Welcome to this episode of Diaspora Scholars TV. We are in Sanborn. Sanborn is in Iowa, northwestern Iowa to be specific. And I met my friend here, Julius Masita. Julius Masita is currently doing MSN.
Yes, MSN.
Gerontology specialty.
Yes.
Simply the study of aging.
Aging.
Wow.
Yes.
Because you want to take care of the aging or the elders really well.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know we've already discussed a little bit, but briefly, I'm also interested in your, engagement with business. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes. So, in business, I'm like, I really like business. I try. I'm a risk taker. So I've done a lot of business since I came to America. Others positive, others going to negative, profit and non-profitable. I've done a lot. Yeah.
Wow, you've done a lot. When you mean a lot, just tell us something you are currently doing.
Okay,
especially in farming.
Okay, in America, I'm not doing farming. I do farming in my country, Kenya. I started with maize plantation in large scale.
By large scale, you mean like how many acres?
40 to 60 acres.
Wow.
And then I went to beans. And then I was I asked myself a question because it was it needed a lot of my time. I needed to make phone calls, a lot of phone calls, like when I'm planting, when I'm harvesting, when I'm weeding. I have to be on calls every time. Every time I'm asking, did it rain? Did it do this? So I came to sit down and took my time. I said, what can I do which cannot need my phone calls just once for 7 years or 5 years?
Yeah.
Then that's when I decided to start growing pomarox, the hay.
That's a type of grass.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's when I started planting.
How did you get to know about that? I mean, that is a viable business.
Oh, Narok, a lot of people, they are animals. They have a lot of animals. People from Narok, people from Kajiado. Kajiado is a neighboring county with Narok. So those people have a lot of cows. Narok is not far from Kericho. People from Kericho have a lot of cows. Go to Pomet. Those people have a lot of cows, and they need food. They need feedings for their cows. So that's when I decided to go to Pomarok, and I really like that one. I just make a phone call once in 3 months.
Does it pay? Like, I mean, generally in an acre, you grow the grass. How long does it take to mature, to harvest? And where do you sell it?
For the past 2 years, we have been having a lot of rains in Kenya. More so in Narok, where we never used to have heavy rains, but now, even now as we are talking, this is May, but we still have rain. So we have a lot. We plant, after 3 months you have harvested. 3 to 4 months you have harvested.
So typically you plant the seeds, or what do you plant?
You plant seeds.
Okay, so the seeds you can buy the seeds.
Yeah, you can buy the seed from how do they call this?
There used to be Kenya Seed Company.
Yeah, you have one in Narok, Kenya Seed Company in Narok. So that's where I went. I planted them. Per hectare, it can cost you up to 12,000 Kenyan shillings to 15,000.
For the seeds.
Yeah, to plant everything.
Oh, everything to invest.
Yeah, for 1 acre. So I started with like 40.
It's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not that cheap.
Yeah.
So I started with around 40 acres.
40 acres.
And now I've planted like 50. But I have like another 50 acres which are under a forest which I have not planted yet.
Yet it's still a forest which is still an investment.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, but
so you live in the US, but you're able to manage your farms from here. And like you say, that's less headache because there's no weeding.
Yeah, like when you plant once, for the next 5 years, you just spray once a year or twice a year, and it's not a lot of money. It's like 3,000 an acre. So it's not that costly.
So if it is expensive like that, you what do you use to spray? You just hire people, use a plane, or you just hire
we
people?
We have good pumps. We have these electrical pumps.
Okay.
And they are so good. They can spray 1 hectare in less than 30 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. We have the electrical and the one they use gasoline. Yeah, they are so good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I never thought of that people can invest in or grow typically hay or grass in Kenya, but now it's coming home to roost, right? That instead of wheat, for example, or maize that are high risk, and then you have to look for a market.
Yeah.
This one already there is a market?
Yeah, you have market. People come to, now I have this page by MJ Doba Farm. That's my Facebook page where I can just post, like I have 10,000 pairs on sale. And I'll get a lot of people sending me inbox like, oh, where can we get it? Which give us direction.
So these are people who have animals.
Yes. Like now I can remember like 1 week ago I posted on my group and somebody from Kericho watched my video and they told me, okay, I want to go there with my machines, everything, and I cut the grass for myself. How much are you going to sell for me? I said, okay, around 80 shillings per pair. And they went there, he cut like 20 acres. That's like 2 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, amazing. It's incredible that you are balancing school, farming at home, which is just another real business.
And the real estate.
And real estate.
Yes.
You have real estate as well.
That's like my.
What are you
that's
doing?
what
What are you doing in the US? Go back home.
No, my now real estate.
Yeah. Or is it real estate is here or at
Yes.
home or both?
So like now farming, I just want to leave it at that point. Like 100 acres, maybe if I can add more. Because land in Naroko, for those people who know it's not expensive, you can get 1 acre at 100,000. So you can afford to buy in even 300 acres if you want. So, but in America, so now, when I came back in America 2016, I left my girlfriend in Kenya. So by 2018, I was like, no, I don't need a family. So then I processed it before I did my high 130 something.
Yeah, those paperwork.
She came 2022 to America. So when she came to America, I told her, okay, this is the way. She went to school. After 3 years, she finished the RN, and she graduated this year. So when she graduated, I told her, like, like now we have kids, and we have to find something which when they grow up, they can see. And also we need also something which we can manage from our, which we can manage by ourselves.
Yeah.
That's when we started like to buy our first house in 2022. I bought my second house in 2023 and my third house in 2024.
Wow.
Yes, so that's how I started, and I'm seeing the business is doing so good.
So when you say your first house, you buy the house, you fix it, and then you rent it out.
Yeah, you buy a house like in our side. This is Sanborn. You can get a house for 50,000.
Wow! Did you hear that? If you are watching that, this is Sanborn, Iowa, and he says you can get a house for $50,000.
Yes. That's where I bought my first house, $50,000.
And that is not a long time ago. Yeah.
No, I fixed it, and you rent it out for like $1,000.
Wow.
And your mortgage is like $450.
Wow.
So you end up making like $650 after you have paid taxes,
everything.
you have paid your mortgage for around $350. Your insurance like $50.
I'll be back here next time, not to interview, but to buy a house.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then you make like $650. That was your pocket.
Yeah.
The other house I rented it out also in a place called Cherokee. It's like $1,200, and you pay your mortgage like $500. You have your $700. That goes to your pocket.
Wow.
So I discovered in America you can make that money so easily.
You can make that money easily if you decide to go to these remote places where there are more opportunities to go to college cheaply, to find investment opportunities cheaply, but only if you have a business mindset.
Yeah, you have to, like, it's a good business, and honestly, I'm trying. Like now, I have somebody who's supporting me because I was doing this all by myself. My wife was in school. I was doing farming. I was buying houses. Now she's done. She's making good money. I'm making some cash too. So it's so easy to start even apartments now. You can buy a plot the same way you buy a plot in Kenya. You buy a plot 2
50
million.
by 100.
You buy a plot in Narok, like 2 million. The same way in America, if you are a citizen or you are a permanent resident, you can go buy a plot 50 by 100, $17,500 US, and you can just make like even 4 rooms in that plot, and you will be making like 850. You end up making good money comparing to something in I'm not advising people not to invest in Kenya, but I'm advising people who have kids. Maybe the kids are not planning to go back in future. You can leave them something in America while you retire to your country.
Retire to home.
Yeah.
So you have to be really smart and maybe that's why you're even studying gerontology, study of aging.
When I get old.
You will take care of yourself because you have studied gerontology, but you also take care of the people you leave behind. You also have businesses to take care of you when you have aged.
I'm thinking about my kids when they grow up too.
Yes, you are thinking about your kids when they grow up too. But somebody can even ask, how did you get 100 acres in Kenya? What were the source of funds? Just from nursing?
No, I started as a CNA. And
when you say CNA, it means?
Certified
nursing assistant. Like
I was helping nurses. That's where I started from. So we used to make money, and when I said
cost of living is low, first of all.
Also, in Iowa, cost of living was low. Even when we came here, it was so good. So we used to pay rent like $600.
Wow. That's a 2-bedroom house or
3-bedroom house.
3-bedroom house.
Yeah, we used to pay $600. It's that now economy is like they have gone high, but not high like Minnesota and Lahata. We are at 1,000 a 3-bedroom house.
Wow.
We are at 900 special 2-bedroom house.
$1,000 for a 3-bedroom.
Yes, a nice one.
Go to Chicago. Chicago can go as high as $5,000 for a 3-bedroom house.
Yeah, that's a lot.
California, we are looking at $6,000-7,000.
Oh no, that's a lot of money.
A month. And it's not as spacious as what I'm seeing here.
And another thing,
I see a lot of space.
I came from Minnesota. I used to pay like $1,600, of course, for the house. But the pay I was being paid in Minnesota, it was like so low. When I came here, it's in a farmland, but I was paying high and comparing to the big town.
So you basically made your money to buy, those 100 acres in Narok just by working as a nurse.
Yes.
Basically, or anything related to the nursing duties. Of course, you have ascended, all up the line from CNA, LPN, RN, all the way. Obviously, with that has been coming with more and more, dollars per hour, right?
And also those people want to buy land in Narok, and maybe they don't believe I'm telling them the truth. You can get a land in Narok with 100,000 Kenyan shillings.
That's an acre.
That's 1 acre. You can buy like 20 acres. You plant your hay. Every 3 months you harvest. Like you can make 1.5 one harvest. So meaning, let's say you can make 3 million a year if you harvest good. You can take that money back again. You buy another land. You take that money. You keep recycling.
Keep on reinvesting.
Yes, you will end up making 100 in less than 2
But
years.
You see, somebody would wonder why people probably people are doing that. I don't know. I've not been there myself. But what I'm wondering is that the initial capital investment is also there, right? Because you said for 1 acre you need about 12,000.
that's when you want to, now you have
preparing the land and all that.
The land
Okay, so 12,000-15,000 per acre.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound really very expensive. Maybe it's just the traditional way of farming where people think you must plant food crops.